This is how I prep, record, and upload my radio show Lost in Dance. So the first thing we go and do is we head over to Beatport and we go search for all the tracks that we want for the mix. This is usually around 12 to 13 tracks, and I already have certain artists and labels that I go to first within Beatport to grab the music for the show. These then get put into two folders, the Lost in Dance radio library and the Lost in Dance folder. And the library is for all the tracks so that I can come back to them later. But the Lost in Dance radio folder is so that I can access this within Traktor. After we have all the music, we head over to Traktor and we import all the music and add in all the relevant hot cues. Another thing that we go and do with each track, we rate them in terms of their energy level. So 1 is really ambient and 5 is techno high energy levels. We then make sure that any featuring or remix artists are labeled within the titles. Once this is done, we head over to OBS and we update the graphics for each show. Once we've prepped OBS, we shut down to clear all cache data and then restart. Once we've restarted, we double check that OBS is working correctly. I also check that all the scenes work with my Stream Deck, which allows me to activate them on the fly. Once this is done, we head over to the decks and load up Traktor. This is where we prep our first and second track, getting the levels and mixing technique all sorted. Once that's done, it's time to set all the stream titles ready for streaming. This is what it sounds like during the mix in the studio. Once the mix is done, we end the recording and head off back to Traktor. We head over to the history channel within Traktor and we take a screenshot of all the artists and names and add that to our relevant folder. After we close Traktor, we open up Ableton with a select template that I've created and we import our recorded video from the mix. Once this is imported, we find the start of it and chop off any excess audio, and we go to the end and we see where the tail is and we chop off any excess tail. Once that's done, we render the full length clip. This usually takes some time, but once it's rendered out, we then have a cut down MP3 version of the mix. This template is set up in order to maximize the volume but not distort the mix. Once the mix is done, we upload our screenshot to a Google Drive where we can convert it into text. Once we've done this, we edit the text and implement it into our template. Once all the text is done, we head over to DaVinci, where we update all the clips within DaVinci Resolve to correspond with the correct episode number, and then we chop out the intro of the show to create our promo. Once everything has been edited, we head over to SoundCloud, where we upload the show and all the relevant information. We then add it to our playlist. Then we head over to Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, where we upload our promo. This is what it looks like from the relative platforms. And that's how I create my Lost in Dance radio show.